Well, welcome to Southside Speedway, everyone. Well, it looks like rain. Hopefully we'll get the show in. We're going to talk to some drivers and crews, have a little bit of fun with them tonight, and hopefully the rain will pass and we can get some highlights to you. As usual, Jerry Reed with me and Yvonne underneath the cover filming us out in the rain. We'll have all this and more when we come back with Southside Speedway Illustrated. Well, y'all looking on with great concern here. I know you got Wayne Clark hooked up this week, and now you're concerned about the wet track.
Yeah, we sure are. Mainly the windows.
Mainly the windows. Now, Wayne's telling us you're studying for a Hollywood career. Is that true?
Oh, no.
He calls you Hollywood. What?
I don't know. He's got me on the show next week, so I'll just have to see what happens.
Oh, on WHAP. All right. Well, we'll listen for him. WHAP in Hopewell. This is Brock. Here's a guy who causes more trouble in the pits than anyone. Kenny Allen, what's the story? This is Mr. Gossip. I mean, we're not one to go around spreading rumors, but we're media, so that's what we're supposed to do. Tell us, Kenny, what's the latest?
I don't know. I can't keep up with it. It happens too fast.
Anything new on John and Billy? Is there romance once again in bloom?
Oh, they're going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right with them guys. They just trying to fool people.
How about you? What's your plans for the rest of the season? Just come on out here and enjoy the show?
Probably stay broke like I've been doing this season and just have a good time. Without a car, you can have fun.
Well, we know even with the show, we stay broke all the time. That's racing. Actually, they're best friends, but you wouldn't know it on Friday nights. Bill grew up, well, okay, well, I've heard some of the comments he's made when you left, Bill, but I'm not going to tell you those because I'm not that kind of guy. How the kids doing?
Oh, they're doing good.
Yeah. Been costing you this year a little bit, learning experience.
Oh, yeah, we sending them to a high price.
Give me a microphone. I want to do this interview. After last week's performance,
I want to know what the hell happened.
cut that, please. What'd you think of your kids' runs? What'd you think of the kids' runs last week? How about the time trial?
Oh, the time trials were good, but we was running second, and that's no comment after that.
Y'all heard that? And listen, y'all come out next year and support those Richmond Renegades. Thank you.
Well, no, there's no need to hide. I just want an update on the story. A few weeks back, you told us about Billy Morris. You're not Mrs. Zimmer. You told us a few weeks back about Billy Morris reading Cosmopolitan, and that's where he was learning all his tricks. Well, you've been reading up on it?
Yeah, we've been reading up on it, but we're not catching him. And we gave him the new issue, and it gave him good luck.
Did it? Yeah. Billy Morris's favorite magazine, Cosmopolitan. Yeah, Cosmo, that's right.
And you know, he's going to be on the cover next week.
Is he?
Yeah, he sure is.
He lied to me. Billy Morris told me he was going to be on GQ.
No, he's on Cosmo. The next issue come out next week.
Well, got to look for that. Some interesting magazines hitting the stands lately.
Thank you.
Carrie, come here. Come on, guys. What are you doing hovering around this trailer while he's not here? While we got a rain delay?
We're looking for all the secrets, man.
Did you find one?
No, I hadn't found anything yet. Trying like hell, but
Wait a minute.
I guess they got it locked up like in a safe or something.
He's got tires on the car, right?
Yeah.
That's a secret.
Yeah, I think it's those wheels, I'm trying to scope them out while there's no tires on them. Yeah, there's no tires on them right now. I think the secret's in the wheels.
Those are his qualifying rims. You knew that, didn't you? Yeah. And last week he qualified with just one tire and no car. Remember that one? That was a good shot, too. He still got the pole. Billy Morris has still got the pole, and he may get it tonight if it stops raining.
He'd probably get it even if it is raining.
Pat, the first time you've come out here and it's raining, is this good luck?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? This is definitely bad luck. Yeah. But as far as the race is concerned, if they get it in,
he'll win.
Good luck, John. He'll win?
Yes, definitely. Don't look so shocked.
Southside Speedway during a rain delay. We're going to get the tech tip in with Robbie Robinson on Franklin Butler's number 45 late model car. And what we're going to talk about is brake pads, what they used to use, what they might use now, and the high temperature brake fluid that they use. Let's start off with what you used to use and how did that all come to pass?
What we used to use was a discount auto part brake pad. They were fairly expensive, but worked pretty good for a while. But we'd buy the expensive pad that we could from them, get a lifetime guarantee on them. When they wore out, we'd just carry them back and get another pad.
Late model warranty brake pads. Now since you've gone to the carbon pads, you don't get to take those back, do you?
Nah, they actually a very hard pad. They some of the pads that they sell now will actually wear a rotor quicker than the pad will wear. So you got a couple of tricks you can do to them to keep them from doing that. The price is a whole lot more. more up in the air there, but it's what everybody's having to go to due to the the rules that the government's come out with the product that you have there. You can't use the same material in the brake pads, so we've had to go to the harder brake pads and do the best you can with them.
Yeah, he's talking about the asbestos that you had to take out of the brake pads. I think Ferodo, F-E-R-O-D-O, was the name of a pad that a lot of people use, but it was mostly asbestos. So they've done away with that, but these carbon pads wearing out the rotors, does that create heat in the hub also?
Most definitely. We've noticed a little bit of temperature rise in the rotors all the way around the car, but especially in the front. And like I said, we've got a couple of little tricks that you can do to them to try to keep the surface down on them, keep the heat from coming up, and then you do what you can to cool the rotor.
All right, now the brake fluid itself, it's got a 570 to 600 degree boiling point. You didn't have that before. You used to get a spongy pedal if that brake fluid would boil on you. It doesn't do it now.
No, the brake pedal stays pretty hard. We don't have any problem with that. If you're ever out in a lot of weather like this, we like to change the brake fluid to keep from the moisture from building up in the system itself. But we have we use a Wheelwood 570 degree temperature fluid, and it does a whole lot better than the old .3 you used to buy from the discount auto parts store.
Once again, that discount auto store comes in there. We have definitely the current brakes that people use are much better than in days past, but still there's some cars out here are using discount auto parts brakes still.
Sit back, folks. It's flashback time. We're going to take you back to the past couple of seasons here at Southside Speedway. Footage like you're seeing right now, some highlight films, and we're going to put it to some upbeat music. You've heard what we told you. You've heard the story. You know the results. Well, just watch now. It's some great racing battles from the past couple of years at Southside Speedway.
coming into tonight, I was really glad that it was the last race because we've had so much bad luck. And really, we hadn't had, you know, a whole lot of bad luck. I think we ended up second in the points. But, you know, things hadn't gone as well for us this year as they have in the past, and we're not crying about it. We just needed to work a little harder. And
Some of you folks watching Continental Sports Night may remember his dad, Ted Harefield, and I'll guarantee you Dad is as proud of Bugs as Bugs is as proud of Bugs right now with what you're doing in 1992.
Hell, he probably is, Joe, because I kind of drive like him in some ways. Give a man a break, don't run over top of him and stuff like that, and he never did, and I suspect that he's probably proud of me that I don't try to drive through somebody in that respect, and kind of think of races as they go along. So I would say he was proud of me. I can't speak for him, but I would think so.
It's really just real nice when the car is handling well. All I did was sit back and the car did all the work.
We got in another little incident down here in 1 and 2, and it just seemed like it, you know, when it rains it pours, but luckily we came out, and it sounds like we got a 5th, I hope, anyway.
Look who has worked his way up to right now is going to be tied for 4th. Franklin Butler, car number 45. Franklin Butler trying to make a move on the outside of the 4th turn. White flag lap. Franklin Butler on the front straightaway. Roger Austin, 33. Good night. Look at the action on the front straightaway. Dave Campbell, car number 8, trying to finish. The front straightaway is blocked. Eddie Johnson, car number 57. There is no room to race on the front straightaway. Roy Hendricks slipped through and wins.
Standing here with Shane Lockhart after a good qualifying run tonight. Shane, what happened tonight?
Well, we started 3rd, and, you know, after that, I don't know what happened. It seemed like I was looking for a full moon because everybody was beating on everybody, and we were running in a train of about 4 cars there. And
Well, Keith Cole is one of the up-and-coming late-model drivers. He's one that everybody's going to be thinking about and looking at. I think he'll be one to contend with. What do you think?
Man, I hope so. If I can just run like you, I'll be all right.
Oh, get out of here. Ray, as I understand, you've been with Shane since the outset of his career. What do you think of what Shane's career has been like?
Well, he's put a lot of hard work in the car. We all have. Just basically had to pay our dues.
Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving the powerful Mach 5. And when the odds are against him and they're dangerous work, bet your life, Speed Racer, see it through. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! He's open flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
Finds himself in a stormy midnight race against the mysterious masked racer. Racer does not know that Racer X is secretly his older brother. Now Racer X thinks over recent events.
It's true that in every race I enter, there are terrible crashes. But people are wrong to think that I caused them. I am not an evil man. The crashes are caused by some mysterious, unknown person who is trying to get me. That's why I don't want you in the trans-country race. I don't want this mysterious, unknown person to get you accidentally instead of me. There is a good reason I want to protect you. You see, Speed, I am secretly your older brother, Rex.
Face your life, Speed Racer. See it through. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go. He's open flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go.
Hello everyone, welcome back from the highlights. Now we're going to talk to a couple of drivers who've had a dominant career in this car. Name of the car, Sugarloaf. Lynn O'Neill drove it for several years. Billy Morris behind the wheel for the last few years of it. And the car has 73 wins here at Southside Speedway. Lynn O'Neill's last win in a Grand Stock coming in this car. Billy Morris, of course, last week winning in this car once again. Billy, it's been a strong ride. 37 wins for you, 36 for Lynn.
Yeah, I tell you, the car is unbelievable. When Lynn had it, he was dominant with it, and I've been real fortunate to have some luck with it, and we've run real good with it. When I first got it, I couldn't really drive it quite like Lynn because he drives a little different style than I do, but we've got it hooked up now where I feel real comfortable with it, and hopefully we can have some more luck.
Now, Lynn, several different drivers had it before you. No one could seem to find victory lane. You found it easily, and Billy has too.
Well, we did a lot of work to the car after we got it, and that picked it up a lot. But maybe since he's won one more race than me, maybe jinx back on him because I can go win a late model race now. And
we all know how superstitious Billy Morris is. Go on, click your red boots together and say there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
Two dominant drivers in the Grand Stocks. Billy Morris, 37 wins, 36 for Lynn O'Neill. He's out in late model now and begging Billy Morris to come up there so he can dog him in that division. We have more highlights for you right now. We take you back to a couple of races with this car, as a matter of fact. can see, everybody's packing up, time to go home. A rain out here at Southside. Hope you enjoyed our can show for a rain out. We shot it Friday night. No racing action to bring you, so hope you enjoyed the past highlights. Bruce, update us on Brandon. What's going on?
Racing tonight in Monadnock, New Hampshire, wherever that's at. I don't know, somewhere in southern New Hampshire, but it's racing tonight if it's not raining.
If it's not raining there. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. Look for you next week. On behalf of Jerry, Yvonne, and myself, we'll see you next time on Southside Speedway Illustrated. Where they drop the new dirt. Well, they're getting plenty of it tonight. It's raining here at Southside Speedway, but we're going to try to catch up with a few of the drivers before they pack up. We got some highlights for you, though, the best highlights of the year. That's right, it's exciting. Thank you, Yvonne, for that little help.